too deep into it. They just can't have a nuclear weapon.
What was the thinking on the call for...
What specifically is better than a ceasefire? What are you looking for here?
An end. A real end, not a ceasefire. An end.
So something that would be permanent?
Yeah. Or giving up entirely. I've been negotiating. I told them to do the deal. They should have done the deal. Their cities have been blown to pieces. They've lost a lot of people. They should have done the deal. I told them, do the deal. So I don't know. I'm not too much in a mood to negotiate.
Sources say Iran has sent messages through Gulf states to urge US President Donald Trump to pressure Israel to a ceasefire. In return, Tehran says it would show flexibility in nuclear negotiations with the US. It's the latest in the deadliest conflict between longtime enemies Israel and Iran, which have been attacking each other for 5 straight days. On Monday, Israel escalated strikes on a number of targets. They include Iran's state broadcaster. A live broadcast was interrupted by a missile, and a news anchor had to flee the studio. Israel claimed the building was serving as a communication center for Iran's military. Before dawn the same day, Iranian missiles had struck Tel Aviv and Haifa, killing several people. Israel launched its air war with a surprise attack last Friday, killing top Iranian military commanders and nuclear scientists. Its airstrikes have also put at least 2 of Iran's 3 operating uranium enrichment plants out of action. Israel has said its goal is to eliminate Tehran's ability to develop a nuclear weapon. Iran has denied it had plans to build one. Elsewhere on Monday, US President Donald Trump told reporters he was leaving the G7 summit early to return to Washington Monday night, citing the situation in the Middle East. Fox News reported he would convene his National Security Council. Trump has consistently said the Israeli assault could end quickly if Iran agreed to US demands that it accept strict curbs on its nuclear program. In a social media post Monday, Trump reiterated that Iran should have signed a nuclear deal with the United States, and he also urged everyone in Tehran to immediately evacuate.
He cuts an increasingly lonely figure. Iran's 86-year-old supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has lost his main military and security advisors to Israeli airstrikes. That's left holes in his inner circle and raised the risk of strategic errors, according to 5 people familiar with his decision-making. Among those killed were his main advisors from Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards, their commander Hossein Salami, Aerospace Chief Amir Ali Hajizadeh, who headed Iran's ballistic missile program, and spy master Mohammad Kazemi. They were part of an inner circle of 15 to 20 advisors, all characterized by their unwavering loyalty to Khamenei and the Islamic Republic. Khamenei makes the final decision on important matters, but he values advice, listens to diverse views, and often seeks more information, according to a source who attends the group's ad hoc meetings at his compound in Tehran. Khamenei was imprisoned before the 1979 revolution and maimed by a bomb attack before becoming leader in 1989. He has placed the Revolutionary Guards at the center of power. They answer to him personally, and he relies on them for internal security and regional strategy. Khamenei deployed the Guards and the affiliated Basij militia to quell national protests in 1999, 2009, and 2022. They've always managed to clamp down and restore state rule. But years of Western sanctions have caused widespread economic misery that analysts say could threaten internal unrest. Now the Guard's top ranks have been decimated at one of the most dangerous moments in the Islamic Republic's history, and Khamenei finds himself further isolated by the loss of key advisors in Iran's regional so-called axis of resistance. Last September, an Israeli airstrike on Lebanon killed Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah, who was personally close to Khamenei. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad was overthrown by rebels in December. The 5 sources stress that other top political, economic, and diplomatic advisors remain important and extend the supreme leader's reach across many domains. They also say his son Mojtaba has grown ever more central to Khamenei's process over the past 20 years.
We're not looking for a ceasefire. I didn't say I was looking for a ceasefire. That was Emmanuel, nice guy.